Hey YouTube, this is John back with you. I want to do an updated video on the comparison between the Losi and the Traxxas XO. And I've got to tell you that I like both cars, but by far, without a doubt, the Losi R8 is an amazing car out of the box. The Traxxas is a fun car to drive. I'm going to do a lot of modifications to it. As you can see, I've already put the 1/5 scale wheels on it. But as far as handling goes, there's no comparison. The Audi is an amazing handling car out of the box. I've got the original tires on it. All the gearing's still original. This car drives so smooth and it drifts so well. I mean, it really does a great job at drifting. It's just an amazingly smooth and well-handling car to drive. When I researched both vehicles before I bought them, you know, that was the thing. The Audi was built more to handle on a real track, and the XO was more or less a, you know, high-speed, straight-line runner. I have to agree with that. This car is amazingly smooth. These tires work well on drifting. It runs really good on high-speed, straight line. It just does an amazing job. I love this car. And, you know, I've got Mugans and I've got Serpents and all these other high-tech on-road cars, and they do a great job. But I have to say, out of the box, this car by far, to me, is worth every penny I paid for it. On the XO, it's, you know, there's a couple things I'm really disappointed in the car in. One is, you know, the XO has an absolutely terrible sloppy front end. I mean, look at this. You know, it's got aluminum front end in it for the most part, and look at the slop in it. It's just terrible. I mean, you're running 80, 90, 100, 110 miles an hour with that kind of slop in the front end. It makes it very difficult to control the car. I took the wheels off and switched them because I thought, well, maybe if I put these larger wheels on it, it will be a little more stable. And granted, it is a little more stable. Actually, when you accelerate the car in 6S, it actually wants to pick the front end up. So it's pretty stout. I haven't changed all the gearing. I did unlock it. All I did is I moved my pinion gear from a 19 stock tooth to a 24 to, you know, wake it up a little bit. But as far as the way she handles, at low speeds it does fine, but when you start trying to run fast in a straight line, you got to drive the car the whole time. It's all over the place. So I'm not real happy about that. I see a lot of people making modifications on it on YouTube, and you know, I can see why, because it's just not a very easy car to drive when you try to drive it fast. This car drives amazing fast, very easy to drive. This car, you've actually got to drive it more. And by putting the larger scale wheels on it, it actually made the servo that's in this car is a very poor quality. It's just a junk servo. It's one of the next things I'm going to change out. And when you put the larger tires on it, it's even worse. So I'm anxious to put a new servo in it and see how that tightens up. If anybody on YouTube can give me some ideas on how to tighten the front end up, it's already got aluminum parts on it. So I'm not sure, you know, if I should go with an aftermarket front end on it that can maybe have better tolerances. What I see in the front end is the tolerances in the pins and so forth. It's not very tight, so it allows a lot of slop. I mean, look at that slop. I mean, that's just a lot. You feel like the tire was loose, but it's not. Everything's tight, everything's, and it's just got an amazing amount of slop to it. Overall, I still do like the car. It's fun to drive. But I'm probably going to do a lot of modifications for this car to mainly just get it to go fast. I was going to change, I've got the tires, and I also have the wheel adapters to convert this car to the 1/5 scale wheels. But I'm going to hold off on it for a while because I really like the way this car handles, and I'm not sure if it's going to handle as well as far as drifting goes with the 1/5 scale wheels on it. But right now I have to tell you, if I was to rate these two cars on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd rate this at a 9.5, and I'd rate this one here at about a 7. This is just, I'm real happy with it. It runs good, performs good, it drifts really good, it's very controllable. Whereas this car here is just it's a handful to control, a little unpredictable when you're trying to get it going high speeds, and there's a lot of slop in it. As far as speed-wise, performance-wise, with the 24-tooth pinion on it and all the rest of the gear in stock, it's running about 78 miles an hour, which is pretty fast. So overall, I mean, it's fun. I'm going to have fun modifying it and have some, doing a bunch of modifications. I did lose my front bumper. You see there's no front bumper on this thing. I was running it the other day and it left the road and hit the grass. When it hit the grass, it tore the whole front bumper off of it. So I've got that on order and I'll get that put back on. But, both cars are nice, but by far, the Audi RX8, in my opinion, is a lot better performing car overall. Anyways, that's about all I want to tell you. I just wanted to fill you in. I'm not going to go into the details about how I did the wheels and all that because everybody's on YouTube doing that. I really wanted to do comparisons between these two vehicles. The one thing I will say that's funny, I don't see a lot of reviews on the RX8, and I don't understand why. I don't know if it's just an odd size car. Not many people buy it. I don't know if it's because it's cost as much as it does. But it'd be nice to see some other guys doing some reviews. I've seen some pretty nice modifications to some of these. But even with that, there's only a couple guys out there doing it. But I just wanted to give you a quick overview of my opinion of both these cars and how they perform against each other side by side. I'll get some run videos uploaded for you so you can kind of see the way both cars are performing, at least for me. You can see on this one, it's been on its hood a couple times already. This one here is not. This has been fine, but this one here has been on its hood about 3 times. Anyways, till next time, hope you guys enjoyed it. Like it and join my page. Thank you.